Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. Well, we are finishing up Cancer season, and this reading will be for the 18th, 19th, 20th, and 21st of July. This is Monday through Thursday. Now, I am going to be using for the main readings, and this is not the main reading. This is the introduction. So if you want to just jump the introduction, I hope you watch it at least once. Then just click down there somewhere in the description, and I will have a timestamp where your individual reading will be. Rising, ascending, Venus, Moon, Jupiter, Mars, all of those things that seem to be calling to you. Okay? So anyway, I will be using my Radley Valentine Archangel Power Tarot cards. I will then follow up with my Guardian Angel Tarot cards. I will have pull one from my Emily Anderson Crystal deck. Now, for this introduction, to see what's going on in the world, what's going on in the universe, not the university. I don't know. Is there something going on with higher education? Not sure. But anyway, I will be pulling from my White Rider deck, tarot deck, and I will go back to Colette Baron Reed, the Good Tarot. Oh, my mouth is not necessarily working the way it should today. But let's see anyway. What's going on in the world? Let's go here to see. We only have a couple of things. We are about to enter into Leo season, and Leo season has a lot of different types of energy. On the 25th of July, my birthday, turning 66 this year, that is considered the day out of time. So that was interesting when I found that out. Then we go into the Lion's Gate, which is this big portal. It goes into 8-8. So there's a lot of energy, a lot of different weird type of energy that goes on with Leo season. However, as we're coming to the close of Cancer season, now on the 17th in the evening, Venus entered into Cancer. I mentioned that before. That's a very warm, loving energy. Mercury on the 19th will be entering into Leo. So that, Leo is the fire energy. You don't know what Leo's going to be saying. And Mercury is communication, is also electronics. So there could be some things coming out that might be very bold and very, maybe not as tactful as it should be, because Cancers will lay it right out there. Now, on the 20th, Cancer will be opposing Pluto, which is retrograde in Capricorn right now. Like I said, the 22nd, 23rd July enters into Leo. But that Cancer, is opposing Pluto. So that's really some strong stuff. That is, Cancer is about home, love, caring about the family, caring about the things that are very close to their heart. And Pluto, destruction. Capricorn does have that building energy to it, as a leadership energy to it too. So Cancer will be fighting for what matters most to it. That's what I'm picking up with that Cancer opposing Pluto. And what did I say? That was on the 19th. Did I say that? The 19th or the 20th? The 20th. 20th, Cancer will be opposing. So I feel like Cancer will be fighting for what matters most to it. And Pluto's going to be very strong and try to, it just feels like it's going to be a pretty interesting, a very emotional conflict. Okay, but that's entering it. So that doesn't mean that on that day, but it could mean something starts that day. Let's see. Let's see what happens. The world is always interesting. The Schumann resonance, I posted something. It had these two white spikes, kind of like an 11 or maybe even fangs. I don't know. But that's what I posted today. So let's see. And I will post anything of interest. We are finding a lot of stuff going on, a lot of energies going on. There's more energies than just what we even are feeling. But remember, we need to watch the heavens. Okay, these cards all fell out. And I don't know what this one or the one underneath, but we're going to pick this up. Anything that is reversed has a little stronger energy, okay? So what we know is, okay, this is a 5. This is the 5 of Pentacles. Pentacles is our Capricorn. It is our Taurus. It is our Virgo energies. Now, Capricorn and Taurus still has some stuff. Taurus has Uranus in it, and Uranus towards the end of the month, in the beginning of August during that, that Lion's Gate portal, has some really unexpected stuff about to happen with that. So that's we'll see where that goes with that. But this is your money, your job, your career, your home. Now, 5 has some change energy. Change, positive, it could be negative. It's still on that more stressful side. So this is the 5 of Pentacles. This is worry. This is worry about money. This is worry about career. This is worry about how am I going to get through. The thing about the 5 of Pentacles, though, that people don't quite understand is that there is help. There is help right around the corner. There is, that things aren't going to last as long as you think. But there's some worry. There's some money worry going on right now. And of course we know that. We know that there's money worry going on, but again, there's help right around the corner. So let's see. I do not know what this card is. Let's see what this one is. Well, now we have the Queen of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles is a loving energy. Now, again, Pentacles is that earth energy. Now, the court cards have a dual energy. So the page underlying energy is that earth energy or Pentacles. Knight's underlying energy is fire energy or Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. The Queen's underlying energy is that Cancer energy, that, that water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces energy, fluid, loving, caring, very emotional. So here we have, and then the King energy is the air energy or swords energy, which is your Aquarius, your Gemini, and your Libra. Thinking things through. The sword energy can be coolly calculating also. So thinking things through, strategic thinking, also hearing news. But the Queen of Pentacles has that water and that earth energy. And both of these energies feed off of each other. The earth needs the water, not too much, otherwise, it floods out. And, but if it keeps it nice and moist, if there's a good balance between the two, it actually has a very good chance for growth. Okay, so the Queen of Pentacles, it wants to take care of her people. She wants to make sure that they're doing what they need, or they're receiving what they need. Like I said, there's help around the corner. The Queen of Pentacles is providing that. The Queen of Pentacles is thinking about how to help her people, how to help the ones that, need, that roof over their head, the, the food in their bellies, have some stability, and also have some security too. But the Queen of Pentacles wants to go beyond that because, the Queen has that water. She wants them to feel safe, and she wants them to actually prosper, okay? So it is all, a lot of this is in our mind. I shouldn't say in our mind. It is reality of our life, but we also have to have, and remember, we also have to have what the star is going to bring us is hope. We have to believe that there is better things out there. We have to, as I always end, know that you are loved. And I do believe that, there is a higher power, God, that loves you, that protects you, that does want good things for you. Stay shining. We need to be the ones to have our brightness. We need to be the ones to send hope. We are, many of us, and I believe that you come to my channel just because it's not my channel, Higher Power's channel, God's channel, because you are star seeds, you are light workers. You can look that up on the internet, check your age, check the year you were born. It gives you a little bit more breakdown on that. I'm kind of the old school one. I'm what would that be, the OG of the star seeds. So, that we were planted here. We were sent here. We actually volunteered to come here. Okay. So there's some, so we have to have that belief. We have to put that out to the others. And, I'm not saying that we close our eyes and that we're blind to things, but we always have to have that hope because we raise that vibrations. We raise the vibrations higher. There's many times, many sources out there believe that we have gone through this period more than once, timelines, things like that. We don't know. But now we are making a difference. We volunteered to be here. So where did that all come from? I'm not sure, but it had to be said. So here we go. Next card. This is, okay, so here we are. This is a 5 again. So here we have the Cups energy. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. Fluid and emotional energy. And this is where we don't necessarily see what's coming. We don't necessarily know that there is more there. We're just mourning off over. So this kind of goes with all of this. We're mourning about the past. We're mourning about why can't things be the way they used to be. Well, you know what? We're going to find out how they used to be wasn't as good as what we really thought they were. Okay, but it also shows there is something better coming. There is more to come. Maybe it's not, maybe it's not as much as we thought it was, but it could also have a higher quality to it. So their 5 again has change energy. Now we come to this one is reversed, and this is a major arcana. This is the star. This is a 17. So we have that one energy. And remember, the numbers have meanings. Really, they do. Numbers have been used both for the negative energies and the positive energies. So the dark energies and the light energies, we will be using them for the light energies, and we will be transfixing these numbers also. This goes with that 6 energy, 666. It used to be a scary type of energy. It's the number of man, and if we have hope and if we have love, we can transfix that. Okay, so anyway, so we have a 1, new beginnings, a 10 plus 7, transitional energy. 7 is a divine energy. It is a divine number. It is a divine protection. It is, it is what, sometimes I call it the divine umbrella, divine intervention. Sometimes it's divine interference. It's like, no, it didn't mean to go that way, but, so sometimes it's those, it's those unanswered prayers types of energy too. 1 plus 7 equals 8, unlimited opportunities and possibilities. So we have the star. We have, and again, it's interesting. It goes back to this queen watering watering the water and watering the earth. So there, it has to have that balance. But this is hope. This is belief. This is knowing that things are happening, knowing that there are things around us. It's also wishing upon the star. It's hoping. It's hoping for something better. Okay, but this is telling us that it is something better is coming for us. So the weekend could be it looks interesting. If this is just for the weekend, there's going to be some ups and downs with emotions, worries. We just have to believe. We have to know that there is something better, or there is something more that is positive around the corner for us. Okay, but there's also a call to action with these cards, because we have to be the ones to put that out into that earth. Now that could be quietly, in your prayer closet, in your meditation room, or that can be very publicly, just saying to somebody that might need a friend or might need a good word. Okay. But look up star seeds or light workers, and they're very, very interesting. And I did not come up with that. I did not say, oh, this must be anything that I tell you that has been told to me by others, and it usually is one of these things when somebody, I've had more than one person, well, you're a starseed. Okay, sure. you know what that means, doesn't it? I kind of do, but okay, sure. So anyway, let's see what Colette Baron Reed, and I did not have to look, the good tarot has to say with her cards too. Remember, too, and I didn't say this, I don't think I said this, but I pray, meditate, and infuse all the decks with Reiki energy. But remember that, this is a general reading, so take what you like, okay? Only what resonates with you. And I am an intuitive channeler. I open myself up to higher power, and God, Holy Spirit, whatever comes through, just comes through. Okay, so let's see what we have. Let's see what we have here. One more time. Oh, okay. The 6 of Air. Now, I love the 6 of Air. This is like a cool, great card. So here we have the air energy, which is again Aquarius. Saturn's in Aquarius. Illusion versus reality. It's been there for a while. And it's like, like the veils are being lifted. The scales are being lifted off of our eyes. We're seeing reality. Not necessarily in very as harshly as, well, Pluto and Capricorn has been here too, and Pluto can be a little bit on that harsh side. But, and so remember that as things start to shift, because Pluto will be going back and forth between Capricorn and Aquarius as of 2023. Saturn leaves Aquarius 2023. So it's really the the message is really going to be very intense, especially this last half a year, because all of that wants to try to get our attention. Okay, but we have the Six of Air. There's clear sailing, six, the number of man, it's the efforts we put into it, and so it could be by our own hands, but it could also be by our thoughts and our, just keep putting this out. Things are going to get better. Things have to get better. Oh, help us, God, help us, Holy Spirit, help us, Gaia, help us, to whoever that is for you. Things have to get better. Things have to get better. I want them to get better. So not just that they have to, make it as if they are already better. Things are getting better. Because the Six of Air is sailing into, it's got, it's, if you have anything to do with sailing, it's when the winds are in your sails and the winds are pushing you forward in a gentle manner, but yet at the same time pushing you into that better place. Okay? A lot of times this is the light at the dark, at the light at the end of the tunnel. There is also the energies that, the other saying that, that it's always darkest before the dawn, but the dawn is coming. The dawn is coming with us. So, we're sailing into better times. It just may not feel as comfortable right now. There's a lot of worry, Pentacle energy, very tangible energy. Okay, so tangible and emotional energy too. So cups are emotional. Now the only the only energy I really didn't talk about was our fire energy, was our rods or wands energy, and that is our Aries, our Leo, and Sagittarius. Like I said, we're about to go into Leo season. Mercury's going into Leo, so there could be some really strong words being said. We'll see. We'll see. Leos also can be diplomatic too, but if you're not hearing the message, Leo energy will push that through. Okay, let me know. I love hearing your interpretations of this. What does this all mean to you? Like I said, prayed, meditated. I'm a Reiki master, so infused all the decks with Reiki energy. Remember, general reading. Things may or may not resonate with you. Take what you like. Leave the rest. Please go down here to like, share, subscribe, click on the bell for notifications. Let me know what you think, and you really keep me moving and keep me going, so I need that encouragement too, so I thank you for that. So let's start our readings now. Hello my Libras, and how are you? So what are you waiting for? What's about to happen? I know so many people are feeling that it's like, whoa, come on, drop the hat. Or on New Year's Eve, when there's the ball up there, drop the ball. We're waiting. It's just that I feel kind of like you are coming to the end of it. You are coming the end of the wait. And I don't know if that means that you're going to be seeing something that's really all of a sudden everything is like, wow, that's it. Or if there is an explanation, or if it's just kind of like, I finally get it. I don't know. I don't quite know, but it's like, I feel like your wait is over. So what does that mean? There's clarity? It finally, sometimes it's just all, when we come to this moment of peace, we just come to a place of peace where we're like, I finally get it. I get whatever higher power is trying to tell me. But sometimes it's in the natural too. So it doesn't necessarily just have to be supernatural. Okay, let's see what we have for my Libras. Okay, first card. Decision. We have a 15, 555, change. This has, it could be positive, could be negative. Change is stressful in itself, but it's like, you've got some decisions to make. Now, this is also the Devil card in the traditional tarot, but the Devil card is basically facing fears. And again, I kind of feel like you just come to this point where all of a sudden clarity breaks through. It's like, oh, you finally see, okay? Because the Devil card basically is this beast that has these possibly human people But yet they're losing a lot of their humanity. You can see that, they're losing their humanity. They're not necessarily kind or spiritual anymore. And yet they have the ability to break free, break release, okay? And yet they don't. They choose not to. And a lot of it is because they would rather stay with the devil they know than the devil they don't know. Now, having said that, this is Archangel Jophiel. Jophiel has a lot to do with creativity and options, okay? And this is decision. This is, what are you going to do? What you're facing your fears, breaking free of your fears, okay? So this isn't just the devil card. This is a little more. This is kind of a, I don't want to stay exactly where I'm at, and I'm going to have to make a choice. And again, it's always a choice. It's a choice. But even if you choose to stay where you're at, is this a job? It could be any of the relationships. It could be. Then at least you feel like you made a choice, and you had the choice was in your hands. Okay? It's when the decisions or the choices aren't in your hands, that's when we feel trapped. Anyway, release yourself from that which holds you back, a need to detox, unnecessary worry based on a lack of self-confidence. So, interesting with that. Decision, breaking free, flying out. I just noticed that this angel, the angel is holding a bird, and there's all these birds that are flying, but yet this one doesn't know what's out there. Facing fears. Next card is Divine Guidance. So again, we have a 5 energy, change. Now, the interesting thing, this is the Hierophant in traditional too. And the Hierophant always is kind of cringy to me. It's kind of like, it's about religious or government control, or the business of religion, the business of government, the rules, regulations, not necessarily from higher power, but more from, the people that are in the physical power. So usually the Hierophant is kind of like, okay, let's go that way. Anything except to follow the Hierophant. But Divine Guidance, again, this is Archangel Sandalphon, believed to have been Elijah in the Old Testament, a great prophet. This has a little gentler guidance to it. This has a pulling to it. This has a, hey, I've been trying to show you, wake up. I've been trying to give you opportunities. I've been trying to give you some options. But again, it's always your choice, my Libra, is what you're going to do. And when you have that choice and you make a choice, you feel liberated by that. Even if the choice is not to do anything, you can at least live with that choice. It's when other people are making the choices for you. So again, decision, divine guidance. Again, that 5, change. So you either have to change perspective of where you're at, or you have to change how you're your whatever it is you're doing, okay? But this is all about change. So this is a week of changes. Anyway, the search for meaning in life, consider an alternative approach. Surround yourself with wise teachers or friends. Have a support system. Your next card, the Ace of Ariel. So this is a 1. So it's interesting. 1551, 1551. So a palindrome. Ace, new beginning, new start. Ariel is our earth energy, our Capricorn. So remember that Pluto stuff, that Pluto, it's big, even though it's been around since 2008. We're coming to this point where it's been tearing everything down, and now there is a time, we're getting ready for that transformation. We're getting ready for that rebuilding. So Ariel, Capricorn. Also, it is Taurus. Remember, Uranus is in Taurus, so expect the unexpected. And then we also have Virgo. Virgo's been a little quiet, but Virgo's going to start coming up. Virgo's going to bring a little bit more comfort and peace, okay? So Ariel is is our money, our job, our career, our home. The Ace of Ariel in itself is about luck, okay? Is about good luck, is about new opportunities, new jobs. Not just, like the Ace of Fire is this new passion. It's like, oh my gosh, I really want to do this. Ace of Swords is like, hey, I think that's a great idea. The Ace of Cups is like, oh yes, my heart's desire, my heart's answers. But the Ace of Ariel has more tangible energy, has more, yes, it's all new, it's still starting, but it's new opportunity, it's a new job, it's a new physical direction, it's a new way to make your money. So if you're worried about staying in a job, or, and again, if you're worried about staying in a job, you have to make the decision if you want to leave that job. But remember, it's easier to get a job when you have a job. Okay, so don't just quit your job and then, just, put out your resume, make some action, do some tangible work. Okay, ask higher power for some help. And, if, you can give it to higher power, but remember too, and I said this, if anybody has Aries in their birth chart, take a look at Aries, because I said you can keep knocking. You don't have to take things back, but you can keep reminding. Okay, so you can keep knocking. But the Ace of Ariel means there are things happening, and this is a possibility for a lot of income coming in even. Okay, so it's your lucky day. New resources of money, time, or support. A change in job or promotion. But again, and I think it's interesting, 1551, 1551. So those are some interesting numbers for you. Again, we have the 555, and then a 1. Here we go. Let's see what guardian angels have to say. So decisions. But remember, Jophiel has a lot of creativity, so it can kind of get you out of a situation too, especially if it's a financial situation. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to try. Here we go. Let's see what we've got. Guardian angels for our Libras. 5 of emotion. All these 5s are there for you. 5 of cups. Okay. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Cancer's right. We're ending Cancer right now. Now, this is important, too, for my Libras. Forgiveness. Forgiveness frees you, by the way, okay? Forgiveness is an important part of healing. Forgive yourself and those around you for any mistakes of the past so that everyone can move forward. Grieving is a normal part of life. Ask your angels or those you love to help you move through the process quickly so that you can get back on the path to joy. So it doesn't necessarily mean it's an easy decision at all. It's an emotional decision, whatever it is. But ask your angels to help you. Ask your angels, okay? And a lot of times with the 5 of Cups or the 5 of water energy, a lot of times it's kind of like what's done is done, time to move on, okay? Let's see what we've got here. What crystal or energy would be helpful for my Libras? So there's some, decision. And like I said, and I know I'm repeating this, but should you decide not to make a decision, that's a decision. Here we go. Reversed. Blue calcite. Soothing. Inner peace. Universal perspective. Strong memory. Seems like it's a big, tumultuous type of energy for you. And what are you going to do? What are you going to decide? Because that Ace of Ariel says like, ooh, that's a lucky day. That's a good thing. So we'll see. Let me know. Let me know, my Libras. I'm intrigued with your reading. Okay, Libras, take a moment, please, to like, share, subscribe. Click on the bell for notifications. If you're not getting notifications, unclick the bell. Click it again. Sometimes that kicks whatever their algorithm is. Okay, my Libras, the most important thing, of course, is always know that you are loved, stay shining, and be blessed. Bye-bye.